that this our A here is less than or equal to what? I have here to be what? N minus 1. Please permit me to put off my phone that is ringing. I'm sorry for that. So here is our N minus 1 or S raised to power 2 all over sigma whole square. Should be less than or equal to what? B, close the bracket now, which is equals to 1 minus what? Alpha. That is to say that the probability that this quantity lies between A and B is given as 1 minus alpha, where my A and B are as defined earlier here. Okay? So what else now? I am not interested in constructing confidence interval for this quantity. Instead, I am interested in constructing confidence interval for the sigma squared. So this thing becomes this way. That I have probability that our A, I want to remove this. I want to remove this n minus 1 multiplied by s raised to power 2. So what I'm going to do is to divide both sides with n minus 1 s raised to power what? 2. So what I have here becomes what? A all over n minus 1 all s what squared is less than or equal to what? 1 all over what? Sigma what squared, which is less than or equal to what? B all over n minus 1 s raised to power 2. Close the bracket. This is equals to 1 minus what? Alpha. However, we are not constructing confidence interval for 1 over sigma squared. That is 1 over variance squared. Instead, we are constructing confidence interval for sigma squared. So what am I going to do to this to make sigma squared to come up? I will now try to take the reciprocal of both sides. And taking the reciprocal of both sides, what I'm going to have becomes, of course, when we say reciprocal is 1 over that quantity. If you take 1 over this quantity, what you are going to have now becomes, if you take 1 over this quantity, you are going to have P of, this one will come up while this A will come down. So what you are going to have becomes, you have what? N minus 1 s raised to power 2 all over what? Over A. This sign is no longer going to be less than or equal to. It is going to be greater than or equal to. So we have greater than or equal to. Here, what you have is 1 over sigma squared. Because you are taking the reciprocal, it becomes what? Sigma what squared. Here becomes what? Greater than or equal to.